them in your own home. And what if the maker came to us from a brand that's about to celebrate 100 years in business? This is KitchenAid. This is Tina Varelli. And this is a cold brew coffee maker. Welcome back, friend. You look beautiful. Thank you for dressing up for our award show today. You look so pretty.
So fun.
This is a fantastic little device that uses no electricity.
Yes.
All you do is put your ground coffee and water inside. Park it in your fridge and let it steep much the way tea would.
That's right.
And you come away with a coffee concentrate that you can then add water or cream or milk to and make these fun, fancy coffee drinks.
That's right. And you mentioned tea. You can make cold brew iced tea.
Oh, you can do teas in here.
And some other ideas I'm going to show you coming up.
I think we're going to do an adult beverage in here too, which you know never makes me unhappy. Yeah, right? So can we show everybody how this works?
Yes, so this is what you get. So you get the cold brew unit here, beautiful stainless steel glass construction. It is just gorgeous.
I love it.
This is the steeper. That is really the magic. Look at, you cannot even see through the filter. It is such a fine laser cut mesh.
It's a micro mesh. Oh my gosh, that's a great shot. My director got it. Look, can you see there? And if it'll help you, see my fingers inside? Can you see my fingers against it? It's hard to see it because it's so fine and so close. But that's by design, isn't it?
It is. And that's really the magic. That's where the magic happens. And I say it's low and slow. We know low and slow with cooking, low and slow with cold brew too. So 12 to 24 hours is the brew time. Low refers to the temperature. So you're going to use room temperature or cold water.
And I put my coffee grounds or loose tea, whatever I'm doing in here.
Yeah.
Then this gets parked in here with the cold water.
It does.
Lid goes on. Goes into my fridge.
It does.
How long does this need to sit in the fridge?
So 12 to 24 hours for coffee, a little lower with tea. And then when you're finished, you're going to take the lid off. And it was so smartly designed that you just take out the steeper, and it's designed just to tilt in there and to drain for about 2 minutes. While that's draining, I'm going to go to the refrigerator and show you what it looks like in the fridge and pour a little for you.
All right.
So in the refrigerator, it just sits right on the side, and you can see how compact, and it really doesn't take up much refrigerator space at all, and it's designed for you to just dispense right at the refrigerator. So we did say it's a concentrate, so it's a 1-part coffee concentrate, thank you,
of course,
to 3 parts water or milk or cream. And I just love that it has that handy handle on it.
So you did about 1/4 of the glass with the concentrate, and then you're going to add to that what?
So you can add a little water if you like. You could add all milk, so 1 part to 3 parts. Would you like a little sugar with yours?
Sure, I'll have a little sugar.
So you can add a little sugar. And I do notice that cold brew, oops, I spilled the sugar there.
I could also do a flavored cream, couldn't I?
You definitely could.
Like a sweetened cream?
Yep, here's a little milk.
Oh.
And just look how beautiful that is. And how much money you're gonna save not going to the coffee shop and being able to make that in your home so super simply.
Here we go. Oh, Tina, that's delicious.
Isn't that delicious?
It's so marvelous, and the coffee flavor is so rich. That's why you only use a little of the concentrate, because it's so strong, and then you add some other liquids to it. I suppose you could drink just the concentrate, but that would put hair on your chest. And what's really amazing about this, on 1 full capacity, how many servings can we get?
So 14 servings, because it's a concentrate. So the benefit there is it's not going to dilute like an iced coffee would, and it's not going to take up much room in your refrigerator. So 14 servings it can make with the concentrate, and it stays fresh in the refrigerator for up to 14 days.
Oh my word.
So if you have 1 drink a day, you're only brewing this once every 2 weeks.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
How much ground coffee do I put inside?
So you want to use a coarse ground coffee, and you see that little faint line there? So
we'll come over and show you.
So you want to fill up right to that faint line there.
Do we see this line? So you fill up to that line, and then you fill the container with as much water as it takes to cover the coffee?
Let me show you here. So it's going to come with a 2-part lid. So you just put the outer part of the lid into place. And then I already have the coffee here filled up to that line that David showed you. So this just sits right inside. Put the handle down. And then 1 liter and 1/4 of water. We're going to swirl that around, pour that in. You're going to let it get part way, and then the coffee is going to kind of bloom a little bit.
You can see it's already starting to steep.
Yeah. So then pour the rest of your water in, and it can be room temperature or cold water.
This item. I think it's so great.
And that is really the beauty of cold brew. You might wonder, what's the difference between iced coffee and cold brew? The beauty here is that it never comes in contact with hot water. So lots of times with iced coffee, it's just watered down old coffee that we had left over.
Right.
Cold brew is specifically brewed without any heat in the process. And when you add heat to coffee, that's what you get, that kind of bitterness from the acids and the oils in the coffee.
Flavor,
So this is such a smooth, smooth brew. Less acid. So if acid is troublesome to your stomach with coffee, this has less acid. Just a beautiful, beautiful, rich taste that's not going to dilute when you add your ingredients to it. And it's great even hot. So some people will add hot water instead of cold water, you know, if you want a really quick cup of coffee in the morning to head out with.
So you're getting this for $79 and change. It's 4 easy payments on your credit card of $20 each. And this sale price goes away end of day.
Yes.
So let's come over here and continue with some more drink ideas. And you've got some really neat ideas here because you didn't just use coffee, did you?
That's right. So here is another coffee drink that I'm going to show you, but let me show you some other items as well. So there are recipes on QVC.com on the product page for all kinds of creamy thin mint coffee and a s'mores coffee, but let me show you these other uses. So in here I have chopped up pineapple and fresh ginger, David, and a liter of vodka.
Oh.
So all you do is put your glass underneath and dispense that, and that's a beautiful infused liquor. So infused liquors are very, very popular now.
They're big in steakhouses. If you go into steakhouses and they leave them steeping or infusing on top of their bar for days and days.
So think of all the options that you could do and all the fun that you could have with steeping different kind of liquors. And here I had a lot of questions online is, can it brew iced tea? And it can brew a beautiful iced tea concentrate that you can dispense right from your refrigerator.
This is like a lemon zinger?
This is a hibiscus tea. And remember, it makes a concentrate, so you want to dilute that. The tea is 1 part tea to 7 parts water, so you really get a large amount with that. And I wanted to show you also that the brewer can just sit right on the edge of your counter.
For easy dispensing.
Right, so it's gonna live in your refrigerator most of the time.
Right.
But what a great way when you're entertaining to have it just there on the edge of your counter. You don't need any of these special stands that we have.
So as we wrap up here, I'll tell you that we are $79.99. We're also 4 easy payments on the credit card, and this price will go away end of day today. Miss Tina, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So good to see you. Thank you for my coffee drinks.
Yes.
They were yummy. Right now, though, Stacy is vacuuming the red carpet.
Yes, and
actually, are you doing it,
well,
or?
I get to stay in my little dress and my heels. I let our today's special